back in real briefly today to Yakuza Kiwami, which I last played, I don't know, like October or something of last year. Absolutely crazy. I put it down and I just haven't had a chance to pick it back up, but finally we're going to get stuck in and we're just going to play some and just see where we get to, basically. Um, 1 second, I'm just going to arrange my screen slightly better. Sorry. That'll do, and then cool. All right. So we were chasing after Shinji. Now, it should be said that in the intervening time since I last played this, I've actually played through the rest of this game on the PlayStation, and I also played through Kiwami 2 as well. So I'm not really playing it through blind anymore, but I'd still like to, for completeness' sake, have a completed playthrough on my channel. So regardless of when you're tuning in, this is a testament to my dogged determination to finish the things I start. But, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I'm perfectly fine. So we just have to redo a bit that I did at the end of my previous sort of bit of gameplay here. Excuse me. This is like side quest here. Yeah, no worries. So random that it can interrupt this really important story moment. Hey, my money's gone. Stole 50,000 yen. Damn it, that guy was a pickpocket. My wallet's gone. Hey, were you pickpocketed too? Yes, when I looked away for a second, a man bumped into me. Next thing I knew, my wallet was missing. That's strange. Geez, this town is the worst sometimes. Can you remember what this guy looked like? Let's see, he was wearing glasses and a grey suit, and over that he had on a beige coat. Glasses, grey suit, and a beige coat. Right, he seemed to be running towards Shichifuku Street. Got it. The Christmas bonus was in there. Can't allow him to victimize any more people. Well, I think I remember what happened last time. Is I was looking and I think I'd navigated in a slightly incorrect way. Like I was supposed to come along the street and find out where he is somewhere along here. Yeah, where are you? Here we are, yeah. In an abandoned building near Purgatory, behind the batting cages. And now, hurry please, don't you die on me, Shinji. So, I think, yeah, that was where I ran into problems at the end of my last stream, which again was a while ago. But we just had to follow this trail of blood after we'd got that call, because the blood does spawn in before the call, as you just saw. But for whatever reason, it doesn't 100% work. We can't go in until we've got that call, just the way that the game's triggers are rigged up, I suppose. Alright, so just fight through these chumps again. There's quite a few of them if I remember correctly. Up we go. Must have gone up these stairs. Good detective work, Kiryu.
ああ、昔キャバクラがあった雑居ビルにいる。田中のおじきは女連れて屋上に逃げてる。今おじきを探していた奴らを集めている。なんだと？アラスの兄貴？兄貴が来る前に何とかして終わらせるぞ。とにかく来い。
Right, and we hadn't yet fought, how'd I say? But we had fought a bunch of these guys. So we got another long battle here. And I do enjoy the, for all the removal of power that I enjoy in games, there is something to be said for being able to take out a huge number of thugs. I think it sort of in a way captures the Like the reason Batman Arkham worked. Um, you're doing some pretty like down to earth stuff, but in a real action movie fashion. I don't know. There's this really satisfying fusion. He's not doing anything like outlandish, or so outlandish you couldn't believe it. For the most part, I guess everything has a real weight to it. All the punches are emphasized, and there's a lot to learn, like within the boundaries of the combat system. Even if that combat system isn't perfect, there's really a lot of subtleties to it, I think, and that's the kind of game that interests me the most from a gameplay perspective. Is something with subtleties that you can learn, which is why I enjoy learning fighting games, even if I'm really, really bad at them. Honestly, like I'm nowhere near the level of some people, but I do still enjoy the process of like breaking a character down and figuring out, the limitations of a character in the game. And you get some really cool, satisfying moments when you start to unpick, um, you know, what works about a game system and what doesn't. So, here obviously you can sort of fall into a rhythm. You can see I'm kind of, oh, I kind of tend to fall back on this one, like square, 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 triangle combo, because that does the trick on most of those kinds of enemies. Just gonna take one of my staminans here. Kiryu doesn't really like going through those doors, but when you find those niches, it can be really hard to get yourself out of it, because in part, like, it's muscle memory. It's like, okay, I've discovered that this works, and this works really well. I find the same in Tekken. Once I've got a string down, it can be really tempting to just use it and reuse it over and over again. And I don't want to claim that I'm particularly good at the Yakuza games either. I really enjoy them, and I enjoy the style of combat a lot as well. The style switching, which is why initially Kiwami 2, which doesn't have style switching, was kind of hard to stomach in a way. It was unusual just having the one style, because I find being able to switch and really figure out your opponent as well through switching the styles can change a lot about how the game feels. Oops, I didn't mean to draw the sword, but okay. Let's go back to normal. You can tell I'm a little bit rusty. I think I'd actually gotten used to Kiwami 2's combat, which I did really enjoy in the end. I think it works really well as well. There's something to be said for this Kiwami and Zero's combat. Zero in particular, I think, was pretty perfect. Still one of my favorite games. 180 hours doesn't lie, or however long it took me. If you play any game for that long, there must be something you're enjoying about it. And I did everything that there was to do in that game, basically, aside from collect just a few things that weren't needed technically for 100% completion. Like in the random weapon finder, I didn't complete that list, but I completed it to the degree that the 100% wanted me to see. So I saw everything, and there's a lot that you can still get out of that as a game. I mean, they're both engaging and interesting, and they both have narratives that reward that reward your attention. Oh, he's back. Thanks for the hydrates. Alright. Thank you. Alright, keep going up the stairs. But yeah, there's a lot to these games from a gameplay standpoint. Watching people, master them. There's sort of these incredible, bosses, on the hardest difficulty with no damage taken, and this amazing like sense of rhythm and flow from switching of styles. They understand all the moves and everything falls into place. That's how I'd like for fighting games to be for me, but obviously it takes a long time to reach that point. But in a sense, these Yakuza games offer a similar experience to a good fighting game, um, and that's part of what I enjoy about them. But they also, yeah, they really do tell good stories as well. And I think the reason they tell good stories is because of their earnest stories. I think, and that's what makes them special. A lot of things, a lot of modern games and movies and books and what have you. Um, they're all very cynical, or they can be very cynical, or sort of look to the camera, fourth wall break, very sort of postmodern, like nothing matters, all the art that's ever made will be made, sort of thing. But the games that tell human stories with effort, and without resorting to sort of cheap comedic tactics, I suppose you'd say. Um, what is it everyone says about the modern superhero movie? Like everyone's making fun of all the silly names and that kind of thing, but you kind of just wish they'd take it seriously. And I guess that's like part of the issue, is that you just sort of want stories to like be more earnest and not be afraid of the fact that they're told by human beings. I feel like that's just going to get worse before it gets better with the sort of advent of AI. I think people are still looking at it with these sort of reverent looks, and sort of like, oh, look at the potential to tell all these stories. And yeah, there is some potential to do some interesting stuff with it, but I think a lot of people for some reason just see sort of cost cutting, or being able to tell stories more efficiently or something. And I can hardly think of a more depressing way to look at the world, really, than to reduce art to this sort of quantifiable resource that can be produced at will, and that it doesn't have to mean anything particular, that it just has to exist or just be fun or that kind of thing. But I've learned a lot over the last couple of years about video games more generally, and I think there's something to be said for the fact that games can each make their own unique, arguments, rhetorical arguments. Saving up to join you live on stream. Thank you. Look forward to it. He's trying to shoot at me there. But the games are really insistent. A lot of people undervalue, I think, the insistence of gameplay on an argument. Like how does this actually affect what you're going through and what the narrative sort of is? Because you have, Ian Bogost's like Persuasive Games, which is a very interesting book. It sort of transforms games into an algorithm by themselves, which is, of course, like not always the most cheerful way to look at a work of art either, to just view it as an algorithm. But I've always enjoyed Alexander Galloway's book, Gaming Essays on Algorithmic Culture. There's a lot to get out of that one. And I think one of the most important points that he makes is how games can sort of what is it? Cyborgize, I think, is the term he uses. It's the verb he uses, but regardless of sort of what word you use, there is like this really important interplay between the machine and the person playing it. And if you don't acknowledge that there is that interplay, that the machine is playing you, at least half as much as you're playing it. Anytime you play a single player game like this, you're responding to the game. You're sort of in concert, like with the game. and it's really important to recognize that. Um, that guy survived 2 shotgun blasts to the face somehow, and like it's creating these sort of action movie moments. That's obviously part of it. You're building up this power fantasy of Kiryu as this kind of incredibly powerful, incredibly talented combatant, regardless of whether the player themselves are particularly competent or not. You're still getting this kind of experience out of the gameplay, but you also get other things. You just sort of get this sense often that Kiryu or yourself just is rarely able to reach the person in time, that you're sort of fighting against these impossible odds. And however awesome that feels, quite often the narrative can run up against that feeling. I think this is where I got up to last time. So yeah, we're back to where we were before. And there's a lot to enjoy about these games, and a lot to enjoy about replaying them as well. Some of these action set pieces must be some of the best in the industry. Just this feeling of constant conflict, of fighting against all of these thugs. You sort of rarely do I feel more powerful than in these games. But you also get this sort of sense of like you're hopelessly like out of your element too, in a sense. I mean, you're just constantly being barraged with things to do and enemies to defeat, which I guess is part of why completing these games, mastering them, is also so satisfying. Look at him go. It's just, there's so much to consider in every single video game, but especially video games that work really well on multiple levels, just like Yakuza does, at creating this sort of sense of power, ouch, and sort of helplessness as well. Gotcha. Throw that gun away. I'll pick up this. He bled out, so he's doing good. Hello? Oh, I dropped my gun. Okay. Catch. Like, yeah, it does reward continued play. I think unlike a fighting game, can't believe you're back, and I can't believe you're streaming Yakuza. Yeah, I actually followed through. It's lovely. Oh. I was sort of like, oh, will I be able to do this? I don't know. But turned out, okay, I do have a little bit of time, so. The hydration it calls. I feel like I'm actually running out of. I need to stand up and get some more in a minute. Oh. Thanks. I think that calls for a Kiryu hydrate. Kiryu thanks you. I'll also hydrate in a moment. Ow. How was that not fast enough? These games offer, I guess, a vision of reality that, I mean, other games don't, certainly. A sort of this action movie quality, and really an examination of heroism and masculinity. I mean, he's such a good character. He remains, so fascinating. We got a cutscene here, so I'll just let this play. I'll hydrate now, thank you.
兄貴、桐生さん、邪魔しないでください。黙れ。近づかんでください。これ以上あんたに組やらされたくないんだ。お前シンジに銃向けて恥ずかしくないのか。お前らの兄貴分だろ。悪いのは田中のおじきです。親に背向けて
組裏切って。錦は登場会を裏切ってる。本当の裏切り者はどっちだ。うるせえ。俺たちには親が絶対なんだ。親殺しが口挟むんじゃねえ。打ちたきゃ撃てよ。真珠は撃てて俺は撃てねえのか。
Bold.
何ちんたらやってんだバカ野郎。
Hey, Overhost. Have you missed any dramatic death scenes? No, not yet. Just arrived just in time, I think.
レナ、さっさと弾いて終わらせろや。
Look at that smile. Poor Raina. No, more hydration. Alright. So we lost both of our friends literally just then. And now we gotta try and fight this guy who's really annoying to fight. As you can see already. He loves his flipping and shooting. So here we go, let's see if we can do this. Now what you're thinking, this game has annoying boss fights? I don't think so. That's not my recollection. Think of all those times, all that time we spent fighting Majima in the batting cages. 25% of the HGA economy will consist of hydration redemptions. It'll be exciting. Come here. Tell you, the heat actions though never get old. No matter how many times I watch some of the canned animations, I know not everyone's a fan of those, but like some of the animations are just so good that you just can't help but enjoy it every time. Ow! Oh yeah, no, I missed this boss. Oh yeah. So I did play through this and Kiwami 2 in the intervening time since I last streamed it, so it's not technically a blind playthrough anymore. But I still plan to finish it. Oh, yeah, nice try, buddy. Why must you bring a gun to a fist fight? No one ever fights fair in this. It's always either horribly outnumbered or just guns. My water forever quenched my throat. One might think that's a good thing, I guess. Better than no water, I suppose. At least that's what I think now, before it all begins. Okay, right, item capacity is full. Come here. He loves his flips, look at him, he thinks he's from the Matrix or something. Come here. Ah. Okay, here we go. Here's something to drink. That'll make me feel better. That's quite a curse. Yeah, it made Davy Jones dip his finger in your throat. Disturbing. Caves of Kud offering someone water is something of a religious ritual, accompanied by quotes that fit their description. Well, we should, you know, mod in some HGA hydration quotes here. Look, stop rolling. My goodness. I feel like half of the stream time is just me in rush mode. Hammering away at this boss that just refuses to like stand still. Like I think that was the entirety of the Majima boss fight, and then when you had to fight against the two breakdancing guys, I don't even know why that was a thing. Alright, here we go. At least I got all these upgrades now, so you can't just regen so easily. Nice try. Alright, straight back to rush because there's no point. ODX Treat Toad could just keep doing this all day, huh? May the formless one forever satisfy your water hunger. May the one who dwells below the dark always keep you hydrated. Customers are interrupting. How dare they interrupt this important stream? Oh. Hold still, jeez. Oh yeah, good job. The one move you actually didn't hit me with. Ah. It's when he dives to the side, I can't really dodge that. But you know, like as I was saying before, okay, this is a good fight. We're at a stalemate, it seems. I think is he stuck? No, he's not quite stuck. No. Gameplay is just mashing A at this point. Hang on. These really are starting to get very disturbing. Ah. Okay, you got me that time. That is fair. But you know, like the rhetoric of this game, particularly this sort of, you know, this idea of powerlessness, of always arriving too late to save people quite frequently. I mean, it keeps the game alive, but it also keeps the narrative interesting. But it also does tell you that this is how these stories are supposed to be told, I guess, with the requisite amount of sacrifice and weight. That heroism isn't an easy thing. Hello, friend. I can't help but notice that your body is only 59% water. May I fix that for you? You may not. Thank you. Oh. May Poseidon hold you tenderly. Stop dodging out of the way. I have so much XP, I just realized. How did I dodge that? He's so close. He's so close. One more hit. Yeah, got him. Alright. After this, I might need to do some leveling up here. Poor Reina. Poor Shinji.
すいません。最後まで。シンジ。風間のおやっさんはあけびって女に預けました。俺の女です。わかった。あけみだだ。兄貴。これを。シンジ。お前。シンジ。
Poor Kiryu as well, actually, for that matter. Loses quite a few people. So we're getting, like, near to the end. I think there's 13 chapters. So, you know, we're getting there.
残念だったな、シンジとレイナは。
ここ以外に頼れるところがなかったんだ。
分かってる。できる限り手厚く葬ろう。
ああ。すまん。
Thanks, Florist.
明美？
そうだ。シンジは確かにそう言っていた。
しかし、そんな名前の女、いくらでもいるぞ。それだけじゃな。
いや、そうでもねえ。
あ？
錦山組の田中の頭は実は風俗好きでな。知ってたか、桐生。
まあな。
ここ何年か奴が通ってる店がある。桃源郷ってソープだ。そこのナンバーワンが確か明美。
なるほどな。
ただしだ、そこは普通の店じゃない。ビル一軒丸々ソープになってるが、看板もねえし、パッと見じゃそれとわからねえ。しかも一回遊ぶのに100万はかかる。
100万？
現役のタレントやらモデルやらが働いているんだ。選ばれた人間の遊び場さ。
おじさん、ソープって何？
その、まあ、風呂屋だ。いや、サウナか。
俺に振るな。
銭湯ってこと？
いや、それとも少し違って、その、
おじさんは行ったことあるの？
まあ、
The tone of the story.
嘘。私どんなとこか知ってるよ。何日も歩いてたんだから。
There is no greater body of water than that which comes in a water cooler. Confucius. Didn't realize Confucius himself said that.
桃源郷に入るには桃源郷の会員証が必要なんだ。そうだ、新明という女が桃源郷で昔働いていた。今はピンク通りの社員とかいうキャバクラで働いてるはずだ。新明に会えば早く手に入るかもな。
Right. Can do that, but I might I'll upgrade first. Durability does not decrease. Increases the maximum amount of heat gauge. Boosts the counter damage, and then this one here. Let me see. Which one was this one? Body was health. Grab that. I feel like that would have come in handy previously. Okay. Boost health again. The more health, the better. And boost attack damage, always helpful. Actually, given the bosses in here. Heavy drinking mastery, your health recovers when you drink alcohol. That's another like bit of like rhetoric in games, you know, like alcohol is good for you. Alcohol recovers your health. Isn't that's interesting. That's remained a feature in so many games. Alcohol will see you through life troubles. Kitty could probably use the siren's call after entering heat mode so much. That's true. We should probably be wishing all these water puns on Kiryu. Boost your defense. Well, I want to boost attack damage again, I think, so gotta buy my way around here. I won't get drinking mastery just yet. Charge knee strike. Buy some more tech here. Brutal blow. Kiryu's body is 59% alcohol. And 59 and 40, the rest of it 41%. Just all of those energy drinks. Hot alcohol at that. Door finishing blow. Yeah. Good old autocorrect. that one too. That's useful. I don't know why I don't already have that one. Large weapon mastery. No, wait, what is? Yeah, I want this one. Quick step. Anything else? Soul. I feel like I've got most of the cheap ones. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it at that for now. I'll just save my game. Cool. All right. I'll go and see. I think I'm trying to remember where I was up to with any of the side stuff. I don't know if it matters at all, but I feel like Majima was still hiding from me somewhere. I don't know where. Can have a look. And I have the. I got the list of sub stories I've finished, but no information on the other ones. Let's go for a wander, shall we? So the pickpocket, right? We need to find that pickpocket. Bunch of guys over here are wearing the same outfit. Of course they are. Need to remember the pickpocket's description. Is that the pickpocket? Yeah, give me back my money. Sure, why not? Your streams and some other videos on YouTube convinced me to get Yakuza 0 a while back, but I still haven't tried it yet. Won't have any excuse after this though. No, it's a tremendous game. As I said before, yeah, 180 hours. Don't lie. I did everything. Basically, I did everything. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that, but the story and the game itself are really fantastic. Highly recommend. One of my favorites of all time. No, I see he's got different features from the pickpocket. Whoops. Sorry, I had the wrong guy. Better pay me 10,000 yen for the slander. If you don't want to settle this one-on-one, then fine, I'll see you in court. Fine, it's my fault for not checking before accusing you. Sorry. Someone needs to help the guy in the back. Yeah, what's he... He should stop accusing people left and right. Yeah, got it. Had to get my money back, but I only lost more. No. It's the pickpocket. Absolutely. Ah, so you've seen through my special stealth technique, the can't see the tree for the forest ability. Hiding in plain sight's kind of obvious. I have no intention of giving back the money so easily. What? Now you will face the secret art of assassination, passed down to me by my father from generations of master thieves. Of course. Never make anything easy, do they? Everyone just wants a fight. May you fall in love with the way light filters through the water's surface. Something quite nice about that one. We're just writing poetry in here. Look at him go. Sorry, not anymore though, buddy. Give me back my money. So your father was also a pickpocket. I'm really sorry. If we remember back in the first stream, or back in the first chapter, you fight this guy who fights with that style as well. I'm really sorry. I won't do this anymore, I swear. I'm gonna get out of this business, so please forgive me. If real life involved this much fighting, I would simply never leave the house. Yeah, it must take forever to like do anything, run any errands. Like Kiryu is just constantly being confronted by, just thugs on every street corner. 9 generations of master thieves ended by one loss. That's all. That's all it takes to demoralize someone. Just like one beat down. He's like, nope. Yes, of course, right away. Okay, bye. Oh, yeah, you can trust him. You can trust him. He said he was going to. So that should send a message to pickpockets and Camarocho. I'm sure they were all watching that one street fight. Good job, Kiryu. Got 1,000 experience. True joy at the bottom of a shallow pond. Now that's a threat. That's a threat, that one. There's a bar down here. Is that the woman the guy on the phone was talking about? Goodness, I can't remember what quest that was. Can I help you? I was told you'd have a key for me. And the password is... Password? That wasn't part of the instructions I got. I'm kidding. Listen up a bit, huh? If you're this tense about getting a key, there's no way you'll be able to pull off the hit. The hit? Stop repeating everything I say, you fool. Just take the key and go. Okay, received. Got your key now. My job here is done. See you around, maybe. Hey, hold on. Who are you exactly? Let me talk with the guy on the phone to give you the key. That's all I know, and that's how I want to keep it. Okay, see ya. Damn, maybe if I open the locker, I'll be able to finally figure out what's going on here. Right, okay. Let's do that then. I haven't been accosted in like 10 seconds. This is crazy. It's a knife. He's already calling, huh? I'm running out of flowery ways to tell you to drown, to be honest. There's a lot of, like, good ones that you've already given, so, like... Thanks. Another hydrate, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I also love the side quest that I've just totally forgotten as well. Retrieve the item from the locker? You sure did. What am I supposed to do with the knife? It used to belong to a certain member of a certain family. We're going to use it on the job to make it more poetic. What job? Don't be ridiculous. The only jobs we ever contact you for are the ones that involve erasures. As soon as I find out the target's location, I'll be in touch. I'm just as confused as Kiryu is. This is starting to sound dangerous. Starting to sound, huh? What other ones haven't I? There's a few others around. Embrace the lifestyle of the fish, but not the lungs. Wish upon you the lungs of a fish. Cool, so if we go... I mean, we might as well just, like, keep knocking out some of these snipers here. Oh, he's calling again. Hey, it's me. I've got the target's location. Where are you now? In front of the theater. Yeah, how fortuitous. The target should be in your general vicinity. Wearing a grey suit, about 6 feet tall. Real tough-looking Yakuza guy. Huh. Right now he's talking on a cell phone. There's kind of a stupid look on his face. Wait a minute. Make sure you use the dagger you found in the locker. Once the job's done, meet me at the batting cages. Hold on, are you telling me the target's name is... Yes, I have his name. Kazuma Kiryu. Don't botch this. I'm heading to the batting cages now. Make contact soon. Seriously? The dead guy I found was hired to kill me? This is ridiculous, but if I want to get to the bottom of what's going on and find the truth, I better head to the batting cages. Here we are. We're about to be accosted, finally. Gentlemen. He's fine. Such a good move, that one. Takes them all out in like one combo. Such a good way to end a fight, that move. Sorry, honest. Alright, so if you go to the batting cages. I do like how, you know, like, you learn the layout of the city. The fact that the city is reused, you really get well acquainted with it. Sort of becomes just another space that you become really attached to. You're Kazuma Kiryu, right? No way. Why are you alive? Found a phone and you kept calling me on it. Last thing you told me was to kill myself with a dagger. What? What's going on? Guess I got no choice. I'm gonna silence you myself. Yovios, yeah, perfect way to describe it. I really appreciate it. Hyper competent assassin. A whole ass bench, yep. Just seems to be what these games are all like, which I love. What kind of monster are you? Spill it. Who sent you after me? I won't tell, I'm no snitch. You saying you'd rather die? 'Cause you will. Alright, fine. I don't have all the details, but I was hired by someone inside the Tojo clan. He never gave me a name, but I know he's one of the officers. Must have some idea why the Tojo clan would be after you, right? But you've got to tell me. Where'd you get that phone? I found it on a man who'd been killed by muggers. Guess he was unlucky. So I see. Well, I'm not much better off. You mess up in this world, you may as well be dead. The client's probably already figured out how they're going to silence me for good. Let me buy my freedom a little longer with this. Goddess of Children amulet. The heck did you have that? All you have to do is let me go. And, don't you let them kill you. You're too tough for that. So what are you planning to do? I'm just going to run, like the wind. I doubt I'll make it very far before I get caught, though. I see. I don't have anything else that would benefit you. So if you don't mind, I better go. I like how we're just suddenly, like, really good friends. I like how that's how this universe works. Hey, you forgot this. You returned the dead man's cell phone. Right, thanks for that, and good luck. Just like, yeah, you know, parting on good terms. Like, I understand. Just part of the job. Okay. So now what can I... Do I have any other, like, active sub-stories? Shellac, because the bar owner is a scaredy cat. Yes, yeah, I got a few things active. Must we do this? Come on. Surely you must have heard of the guy in the grey suit who beats up, like, everyone who tries to confront him in the street. I mean... Defeat one. Oh, his name was Kiwami. Which means extreme, as far as I understand. Come here. Yeah, really, the sense of impact is just so nice. The rumble of the controller in the hands. You think so? I'm looking forward to it. Alright, okay, these guys. Hello. Hey, what's going on? You're the guy from before. From before? What did I do before? Step off, this ain't shit. Oh, your boyfriend here to rescue you? Hell no, this fool's got jack shit to do with us. This ain't looking so good, though. Shut your mouth. We can take these chumps. Looks like you've got some guts, I'll give you that. But it's better if you just leave the money and beat it. Fuck that. You started this fight, but we're not afraid to end it. You'll have to kill us before you get a single damn yen. You think? And that's just what we'll do. Take your best shot, you sorry Yakuza shit. Something bad is about to go down if I don't step in. Kiryu again with his detective skills. Look at the way the camera like zooms in slowly as though it's some great revelation. Help out. You don't need to send more than 3 guys. May you act as a baby stuck in a water cooler. These are pretty good threats. Oh, damn it, you better watch your backs from now on. See ya.
おい
Hey, you alright? Forget it, we didn't ask for your help. Just tell me what happened. Some Yakuza picked a fight with one of our boys trying to shake him down for all his cash. He's getting some payback. And that Yakuza asshole called in his back up and you know the rest. That one is probably a board game somewhere, honestly. The number of board games out there. Number of weird board games out there, I should clarify. I see. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but I appreciate the help. Here's some shit they dropped when they ran away. We don't need it, so it's yours, Holmes. You got Brawler Amulet. Cool. Steer clear of the Yakuza from now on. They're bad news. That gang's getting to be a real pain in my ass. Just got 50,000 for that. I beat up 3 guys. Before I ran all over town. I guess I only beat up 1 guy for that other quest, but... It's this dude buying Stars of David and calling them Brawler Amulets. I don't think it was a Star of David. But he's buying like some cheap like tourist thing. And just be like, yeah, this'll make you stronger. I promise. I don't really think he needs to become that much stronger though, to be perfectly honest with you. Seems to have it covered. Forgive me. Okay. Where did I need to... I still need to find Majima. I think it's in one of 2 places. See if I can find him. Ah, Kiri, you gotta quit smoking. Come on. Overkill. Just like the game this morning that I played this morning. Great music, but at least this one has also great gameplay to back it up with. Yeah. I kept... Just keep reflecting on that game. I really am going to have to write up something on it. Yeah, this game's sense of place is really strong. You really do get the hello. You really are pretty thoroughly immersed in this world, however crazy it is. You come to understand that there will be fights on every street corner, but that's just part of the language of the game, basically, which I like a lot. Well, I'm trying to think what I've been reading recently. And I can't remember if I talked about it last time, or like when I last streamed, which must have been Fear and Hunger, I think. And I was discussing. I can't remember if I discussed this, but I've been reading Avatars of Story. I think it's called by Marie Laurie Ryan. and the whole book isn't dedicated to games, but there's this idea that she utilizes, which is called narrativity. And narrativity basically is, instead of thinking of things as having discrete narratives, we can think of them as having qualities of a narrative, and whatever those qualities may be, whatever that looks like to an individual, because that stuff can be subjective too. But instead of thinking about things having one distinct narrative, we can instead think of narrativity, like the quality of narrativity, something having a through line, almost. May you spin eternally in God's washing machine. Awesome. I'm gonna have to use that threat legitimately, I think. It's gonna be, that's gonna be next on the smack talk list. He's fine. He's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. He's all right. Yeah, just totally fine. I didn't do anything. All right. Had to reset the car wash. Oh, you could come up with something to do with the car wash, I suppose. Hello. Sorry, she's in the back. I'll talk to her for a moment.
こんばんは。私、新明って言います。指名してくれてありがとう。
俺は桐生だ。
お飲み物は何になさいます？
新明、いきなりですまないが。
はい。何でしょう？
桃源郷の会員証持ってないか？
あなた、なんでそれを？
ちょっと会わなきゃならない奴がいるんだ。だがもう時間がない。
そうですか。でも私からのお願い受けてくれたらお渡しします。
なんだ？
私本当は密入国者なんです。それでこの前警察に捕まりそうになって、このままじゃ絶対に見つかっちゃう。私だけ中国に戻ったら弟が一人ぼっちになるんです。
弟？こっちにいるのか？
はい。父が日本で作った愛人の子です。わけあって今は私と一緒に暮らしているんです。
そうなのか。じゃあ一人でその弟を。
桐生さん、人弁士って知ってます？
人弁士？
この町にいる偽造屋です。絵画の贋作から偽札、偽造パスポートまで何でも偽造できる人。偽の人弁からそう言われているようです。
そこら辺にいるコピー野郎とは違うのか？
はい。その人がすごいのは裏の戸籍まで完全に作り上げてくれるって噂です。
大したもんだな。
私、ここから外に出ると警察に見つかっちゃう。桐生さん、お願い。人弁士に会って私のパスポートを作ってもらいたいんです。
No problem.
私の代わりに人弁士にお願いしに行ってくれないでしょうか？
いいだろう。俺もそいつに興味がある。
ありがとうございます。本当私嬉しい。
で、
Favors for more strangers.
七福通りのジュエルってお店行ってください。そこの彩香ちゃんが窓口しているみたいです。
わかった。
Following yet more leads. Excuse me. Just gonna double check. Over this way. Seriously? I feel like I need to go get some more training from Kameki as well. I don't think I've done that very much on stream. Oh, seriously? I would never stab anyone with a knife. Just people in the city. Is he over here? Have I totally forgotten? Come on, guys. There's enough of me to go around. Just calm down. Maybe I have forgotten where he is. Maybe I'm misremembering where I thought I was up to, but I thought Majima was around there somewhere. That's alright. We'll go to this club. We'll just keep progressing the story, I suppose. You're just so well animated, and the sound effects go perfectly with it. It shows sort of how important sound design is to a game, really. If the punches didn't have the weight they did, it wouldn't be half as satisfying. And that one of my swimming skill check, how could you wish something like that on someone? It's evil. I've seen people do like crazy things with the beast fighting style in this game, like really legitimately crazy things. Given that it's meant to be like the style where you pick up, weapons and that kind of thing. People, beating like the hardest boss, for instance, basically just using beast. It's crazy. Yet another sit down.
こんばんは、あやかです。ご指名ありがとう。今日はどっかで飲んできたの？
いや、今日はちょっと聞きたいことがあってきたんだが、人弁士ってやつ知らないか？
え？何それ？
社員でキャバやってる新名の代わりに来たんだが。
Thinking.
今初めて聞いたわよ。あ、それ新しいお笑い芸人？
おめえ本当に知らねえのか？
あ、わかった。新しい詐欺師でしょ。違う？もうそんなことより楽しく飲みましょうよ。焼酎でいいかしら？
邪魔したな。
ちょっと、もう帰っちゃうの？お兄さん、これからが楽しみなのに。
There was no one to beat up in here, so I had to leave.
お客さん、もうお帰り？
ああ、感情を頼む。
綾香が何か失礼でも？
いや、そういうわけじゃない。
ごめんなさいね。あ、お代は結構ですよ。だって何も飲んでないじゃない。
すまんな。
またいらしてくださいね。
I'll think about it.
ここか。
ああ、あのオカマ野郎。ただじゃおかねえぞ。
よし、行くか。
What convenient timing. Who were those guys? I went inside.
いい加減
Just awkwardly
白
come
状
back
してろ
in.
あの日、お前が公園でパスポート渡してるとこ目撃されてんだよ。
その時はたまたま彼氏と待ち合わせしてただけって言ってるでしょ。
ガタガタ抜かすんじゃね
正直に言え。
I decided to take you up on that offer to come again. I really thought about it and internalized it.
彩香ちゃん早く。
Bye. Oh, I didn't even have to beat them up. They did it themselves. Nice.
え。ようやく本性を表しやがったか。第三公園がいつもの取引場所だ。おそらくそこに逃げ込んだな。あいつら切り刻んでやる。
They probably will follow us. Have to beat them up. It's no double which one's public park 3, the little one. It's snowing. Kiryu, takes good care of his suit. Sorry, ran out of data. Using data to watch this stream? I mean, thanks, but... Here's the one that didn't go through. May you fall prey to Poseidon's mild poison. Water, the slow killer. Alright. Oh, Lord, you look, somehow they beat us. Somehow they beat us there.
観念するんだな。最近どうも偽造パスポートの買い手が減ったと思ったら、てめえらがパスポートを横流ししてるらしいな。こっちは商売上がったりで困ってるんだよ。
この落とし前どうしてくれる。
殺すだけじゃもったいねえ。切り刻んでナマスにしてやる。
もしかするとお前らジャカの残党か。
あ、何者だ。
俺もこいつに用があってな。悪いがお前らに用はね。
邪魔するとお前も細切れにするよ。
ちょっと待って。こいつどこかで見たと思ったらキリュウじゃねえのか。
何？桐生だと？
お前ら細々とパスポート作りの内職か。
黙れ！お前のおかげで俺たちどんだけ苦しんだかぶっ殺すぞ！
Yeah, I just shut these guys down just before and like beat up their entire organization at their secret triad restaurant. So I guess they want to try it again, I suppose. Whoa. Did I even upload the last episode of... Did I... Well, I backed it up. I don't know if I made it public, actually, come to think of it. It's on YouTube. I just don't know if I actually released the last episode of this, that I did of this. Which, again, was, yeah, a good while ago. I know I can upgrade, but I don't want to right now. I don't really want this guy to heal. Why even have a TV or computer in this world? Just go outside and watch 6 guys hit each other with swords. Honestly, there's no shortage of entertainment in this city. Just, it's evergreen, honestly. Yeah, you just get to watch people, you know, stab each other non-lethally with swords all day. That was non-lethal. Just to make that clear. Everyone's fine.
助かったわ。あなた、任弁士に頼み事があってきたんでしょ。
ああ、
本当は騙すつもりはなかったんだけど、ちょっと 試
It
さ
was
せ
a
てもらうから
pretty convenient way to vet me.
新名に偽造パスポートを作ってくれ。あいつがしばらくこの町で
It's time to watch a guy bleed out in the park again. Come on, children, gather around.
ママお願いしていいよね
まさか
Can we go to the DVD rental store? No, silly. Why would we do that?
さっきのお
There's
店
a
で待って
perfectly good
ます
martial arts movie going on in the park. Want to have our first kiss in front of Yakuza Dual Park? Hopefully, Kiryu will be there to make it extra special.
どいてよ急いでるの
I feel like you owe everyone an apology for that one. Alright, so we just go back this way. I really think, ironically, pun intended, the well seems to be running dry here. I know. But I don't know if it was like a sincere enough apology, you know? It was pretty devastating. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
はいこれがお望みの
Say it with tears this time.
これを新名に届けてあげて
That was quick. Fake passport.
桐生さんあなたのことは知ってます風間さん撃たれたみたいですね
何
そのことと関係あるかは分かりませんが実は5年前に風間さんから依頼があったんです
どういうことだ
ある一人の人間を捏造してくれって出生記録に住民登録卒業証書免許医療記録パスポート公共機関にも捏造した記録を仕込んでね記録の中でのみ実在する人物を作り上げたんです
Commit, breathe water.
それは
私が話せるのはここまでですそれじゃ私たちはこれで
Okay, fine. Just bring that up randomly and then provide no further information. And then leave. Alright then. I'll just be around for another 10 minutes or so, so I have to continue this next week. What else can I still do? Is there any wee side missions that are nearby? Just gonna check and remind myself where Majima actually is. Tears are just God's way of teaching you to drown. That's really, we got some interesting thoughts to mull over here today, I think. I'm not really sure how to respond, to these sort of questions, these theological questions. Okay, so he should be around here, I think. So we're going to Nakamichi Street. If I remember correctly to where I was up to. Which, I might not, because it has been months. Scary how quickly time has gone. So it feels like, just yesterday I was starting this playthrough and, starting streaming. I don't know what happened. There we go. Check. That traffic cone is huge. Why would it be in the middle of the street like that? I don't know why I thought it was above Millennium Tower. Surprise! Majima-san. Hey, Kiryu-chan. What are you doing here? Ain't it obvious? I was hiding. You were hiding for months. Your back must be killing you. Just waiting for the day when you would finally lift the cone and expose me. Then your surprise attack failed. As far as hiding spots go, this is hardly your best one.
いや
Nah, you got it all wrong. This was perfect. Finally, the real plot. Damn right. You rolled up on me knowing I'd assault you. In other words, this fight is totally consensual. So that's the logic. Guess I walked right into your trap then. I stood still in that damn cone for so long, got all stiff and cold. You better warm me up good, Kiryu-chan. I guess it is what it is. I'll beat you so hard you'll wish you'd stayed in there. It's where the plot gets serious, let me see. Yeah, he's got so little health because he's been trapped in there for months. He really is just like, he's so out of it. Kiryu's just sick and tired of that shit. I win. Heh, you're getting stronger, one step at a time. Won't be too much longer before you're just like your old self. You're not going all out just yet either, are you? What fun would beating you to a pulp be? I like to take it slow when I'm having a good time. Got some other hiding spots up my sleeve. You're wrong if you think this is over. So wrong. You're really gonna keep doing this? Ah, crap. Leg cramp. That's what happens when you stand in one place so long. You should have found me sooner, Kiryu-chan. I'm gonna walk this off. See you later. Guess I have to be careful of more than just giant traffic cones when I'm in the city. Learned Majima Sensor. Yeah. Which one is that? Majima Sensor. You're able to sense Majima's location when he's in an alleyway as long as you remain calm. Is one supposed to remain calm in Majima's presence? So exciting. I feel like I should find him again and fight him one more time, but I don't know where to find him. I did get an email. Yeah, cell phone. Mr. I forgot Majima. Hostess at the Shine Club. Here we go. Hasn't gotten any customers asking for her at all. She says that she won't quit until she meets Kiryu-san. Honestly, help me out if she quits. So could you please come by sometime? So that was Shine. We'll do this and then I'll leave because this is quite good. But I have to go to Shine anyway. I don't know what it's gonna. Is it gonna do the story or the? I suppose it doesn't matter. Just sneak past all those thugs. We'll just do whatever happens first to the story. Here you go. Hand over the fake passport. And I only had to beat up one group of assassins today. You don't have it, do you?
桐生さん、実はある人に譲ってしまったんです。何？騙すつもりはなかったんです。本当です。信じてください。誰だ？譲った相手ってのは？水野さんって人です。昔、少しだけ一緒に暮らしたことがあるんです。いつも優しくしてくれる俺に桃源郷の会員証を譲ったんです。でも私が言っていたって伝えればきっと譲ってくれると思います。
Everyone in this game is so willing to give things up without a fight.
七福通りにある MEP という案内所にいると思います。これはお詫びです。何かの役に立ててください。
An Italian necklace. Gee, thanks. Just what I needed. Well, bye, I guess. Oh yeah, I can see him. We can see him. Yeah, oops. Let's just nearby, but I'm wondering if I do this first. How much time have I got? Just a few minutes now. I'll fight him. I'll fight Majima one more time, and then we'll do that. Do what's in there next time. So get this finished. Oops. Hello. Yo, Kiri-chan. Majima-san. You know what the big rush is, but I don't plan on letting you pass without so much as a word. I don't plan on changing the path I'm walking. As long as you're standing in the way, I'll face you as many times as it takes. Come on. I got slightly more health. But I still think I'm slightly over-leveled, as it took me so long to find him in the traffic cone. He does get ridiculously strong at one point, though. And some of his moves, obviously, more painful than others. So, yeah, it's so interesting playing against a character whose moveset, you know, that you also know fairly intimately from the previous game. We're past 30 different times of me telling you to drown. That's really impressive, honestly. I don't think I've ever, you know, no one's ever told me to drown that many times before, so... Sorry to do this to you here, Majima. Not today. Cool. Beaten again. Man, you're pretty damn tough. Just what I'd expect from the one and only Kiryu-chan. You look pretty relaxed for having lost. Damn straight. I have so much fun fighting you. I can't help but feel good about it. The more we fight, the more pumped up I get. Could fight you forever. Huh. Sure about that? Looks like I lose this time. We can pick up where we left off later. See you around. Can't avoid fighting with Majima-san. Need to be prepared at all times so I can face him whenever and wherever. So we've unlocked heat actions in the other style now, which we haven't had before. The problem is that, yeah, like this style doesn't become useful until we, you know, beat Majima up a considerable number of times. I guess I can show it off in this. I've got 2 more minutes or so. Sort of, you know, it's very limited, like sort of short combos. Don't do much damage. Very little like versatility. Obviously, you can still combine the square, triangle stuff fairly accurately, fairly nicely. You can tell that, yeah, it doesn't take them out as quickly as it should. Even though the animations are really nice. I think that's part of what appeals as well. Just having a different like set of animations and rhythms to learn through. Basically like having 4 like fighting game characters to learn, bundled up all at the same time. I was trying to learn Safina in Tekken the other day. She's got like a number of different stances. That's sort of kind of what it reminds me of. Play Paul. Maybe. I feel like I should learn Paul. Cool. Alright. I think I'll... Never mind. It's not quite over yet. Majima had other plans. The stream doesn't end until Majima says it does. 50-50s for days, that's how it's meant to be. I was trying to learn Kazuya as well. He's got, you know, obviously a good number of 50-50s. Okay, Majima, that's enough. Let me go. I need to go now. He's still gonna try and get back up. Begin fatal hydroification. I'll have a wee drink before then. Staying so damn calm even after a surprise attack. That's the Kiryu-chan I know. I thought you were just going to be watching me. You don't even have a good reason for attacking me out of nowhere like that. What are you whining about? I had to see for myself what you could do when you weren't expecting shit to suddenly hit the fan. Ugh, that makes no sense. You're saying I can't let my guard down, ever. Exactly. So what should my next surprise be, Kiryu-chan? Great, just fantastic. Cool. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the many entertaining threats. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was nice to be able to return to this something, light, something fun. Nice to just be able to stream. Just stream a bit more. I know I've been pretty lax on that, but getting better. I'll get there. I'll sort out some free time or some structure or something. It's not easy at the moment for a huge variety of reasons, but yeah, look forward to seeing you guys again next time. So hope you have a good week. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. Take it easy.